Welcome to LUTV News Break. I'm Akir Mouton.
And I'm Tracy Ramirez. While many college students are working toward getting a job in their field of study, plenty of others are interested in forging their own path and becoming successful. Future Entrepreneurs, also known as FEO, is a new student organization on campus. FEO hosts networking events and has created a space not just for business majors, but for all to learn. The group's goal is to connect students with established business owners to gain knowledge and insight on jump-starting their profession. To learn more about FEO, email calebjbooz@gmail.com.
The Lamar University Hispanic Society is celebrating Hispanic educational accomplishments by hosting an annual graduation banquet. Their festivities will include a Hispanic cuisine, a DJ, a live band, free souls, awards, a photo booth, and dancing. Graduating students are encouraged to RSVP to the banquet to be honored. The event is scheduled for Tuesday, May 9th. For more information, email Dr. Hector Flores, Dean of Students at hflores1@lamar.edu.
Lamar University's Department of Music is hosting the Jimmy Simmons Jazz Festival featuring student performances and special guests from across the country. LUTV News producer Nick Northrup had the chance to interview Rick Condit, a professor of music and the director of jazz ensembles, who told him more about this lively annual event.
What other things can we expect from that jazz festival?
Well, you're, of course, welcome to come at any time during the day. All of the events will be free and open to the public. So as I mentioned, we'll have student groups performing in the university theater beginning at 8:30 in the morning. They have 30 minutes on stage to come on stage. They set up, they play their music, and then they go off into another room and they have a clinic session with one of our clinicians, which, by the way, our clinicians are very noteworthy. I've got two coming from Houston who are professional musicians. One also teaches at the High School for the Performing and Visual Arts, HSPVA in Houston. One of them is the jazz band director at the University of Houston. They're both first call top performers in Houston. And I also have another musician from Louisiana coming, and one coming from California, an award-winning band director of the year from Northern California will be one of our clinicians. So they'll be working with those bands. But again, anyone's welcome to come at any time from 8:30 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. And at 4:30, I'm going to be interviewing one of the members of the Yellow Jackets right there on the theater stage. And he's been a band leader in his own right. He's written hundreds of compositions that are being played by high school and college jazz bands all over the country. He's a great saxophone player. His name is Bob Mincer. So we'll be talking with him, and then we'll get back together at 7:30 for the concert at the Jefferson Theater.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in.
Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
The festival will take place on April 1st at the Jimmy Simmons Music Building and will feature a final performance at the Jefferson Theater. With free admission and a wide range of activities, it's sure to be a fun and educational experience for everyone.
A local artist is making a name for herself in the world of art and the community. Inez Alvarez is an accomplished creator who provides a space for children to express themselves through painting. LUTV News reporter Kalea Coleman explored the life of Inez to find out why she believes being present is the key to enjoying life.
The mind of artist Inez Alvarez is a unique and wonderful place. Do you ever have pieces that are like imperfectly perfect?
I think always the idea that something's not going right at some point is what's going to make the painting right later.
While painting Beaumont in bright colors, she also provides a space for children to express themselves.
Some of the kids that I saw today, I've been knowing them since they were little babies. The painting with the kiddos has been happening since 2014 or 15. I didn't know what I was doing quite there, but that taught me a lot. How many kids at a time, what are we painting? Allow them to just be creative and not hold back.
Not holding back, Alvarez used the dance floor as her canvas while dancing with the stars.
Because we're dancing while we're dancing, and because of my background, you might think that I knew these dances. I don't. I didn't know the steps. So we really started from scratch.
Everyone told me do it. It's so much fun, and I kept waiting for the fun. And now I know it's fun, but it's today that it clicked.
For Inez Alvarez, her life is her masterpiece. Kalea Coleman, LUTV News, Beaumont.
Experimenting with a new medium, she painted a different picture on the dance floor. To see the full interview with Inez, check out the LUTV News YouTube channel. Tracy, I normally do not attend the South Texas Fair for the rides, but for the tasty treats. I had the chance to go with a few members of the LUTV News crew.
Thankfully, you all did not experience a side dish of bad weather with your fair food. LUTV weather anchor Tommy Byers is here to let us know if the weather will be a roller coaster of high and low temperatures this weekend. Tommy?
Thanks, Akira and Tracy. A wild ride this forecast is sure to be. Like a spring day in southeast Texas, humidity highs, temperatures are high, and rain chances are sure to fool us. Let's swing in to our forecast. On Wednesday, partly cloudy skies will appear in our forecast with a high of 73 and a low of 54. On Thursday, humidity chances will be around 77%, with a high of 77 and a low of 70 on Friday, where we will see scattered thunderstorms throughout our forecast in the afternoon. On Saturday, the sun will appear, but it looks like it's going to April fool us into Sunday with a high of 78 and a low of 64 and a 60% chance of rain throughout the day. But that doesn't mean that it's going to rain 60% of the day. That just means that 60% of our viewing audience is going to get rain showers. On Monday, partly cloudy skies will appear with a high of 78 and a low of 69 on Tuesday. So Southeast Texas, let's recap our forecast one last time. On Wednesday, we will see partly cloudy skies, which will bring us into Friday with a high of 80 and a low of 70. Sun will come out on Saturday, which is a great day to attend the South Texas State Fair. On Sunday, rain chances will appear with a high of 78 and a low of 64 to start our week on Monday. For LUTV Weather, I'm Tommy Byers. Back to Akira and Tracy.
Thank you for watching LUTV News Break. To see more content from LUTV News, follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Be sure to join us next time for LUTV News, where your campus, community, and culture news come together.